I know my background looks a little crazy. It's because I am packing to head back to Melbourne, so ignore all of this. Today, I thought we would build, or at least start building, our new house for our Let's Play, because we are absolutely outgrowing our current house, and I feel like the lots in San Sequoia are just that little bit too small. Most of them are 40 by 30, and I think they needed to be 40 by 40. Just so we had enough room for the new treehouse object. I mean, granted, it still does give a little bit of expansion room from a starter home, but once we're past that like medium-sized home, I need more room. I actually did a poll on YouTube asking you guys if we should just renovate this more and just squeeze it onto the block, or if we should build a whole new one, and most of you guys said build a new one, so that's what we're gonna do. So one thing I could do is actually move the family to the new location, but I'm wondering if we might need to save up a little bit more money, because right now our lot value is 57,000 simoleons. And we've only got $246 extra. We could maybe try and go for a budget of 60 to 65,000. I think that would be pretty doable. But also keeping in mind, I do want to move with a lot of our existing furniture too. So a lot of this furniture we're not going to sell, so we're not going to get that full 65,000 back. Also, it was a bit breezy. I had the fan on. Sorry if the mic picked that up. So let's go to Manage Worlds and actually see what lots we can move to. I really, really love the suburban area, Hopewell Hills down here. I think this is such a great suburban area because a lot of the worlds in The Sims 4 don't really have a true suburban feel to them. But the only issue is all the lots are 30 by 20, except for one, which is 50 by 40, which is like the biggest lot. And I don't want my family to feel like they are the richest family in town, like compared to all of these other blocks. Like this seems too big to me. I think we need like slightly smaller. That's 50 by 40. There is a 40 by 20 lot over here, but the issue I have with this lot is I find it a little bit weird and unrealistic that it's looking at the water and it's like in the middle of this islandy bit. This seems so random unless it's for a community lot. I mean, for a community lot, it could be a great spot for a cafe. So I don't really want to like live in the middle of two roads like this. I mean, I know some people do, but it's just not as common and it doesn't have that real suburban feel. So then there's a 40 by 30 over here. And there's another 30 by 20. So this is kind of our only other option. All right, so this looks really good from this angle. I'm happy with this. The lot isn't too crazy big, but gives us obviously enough room to have a treehouse. But it isn't really ideal that we're looking into a more commercial space. Like that is a little random as well. But you know what? I think this is better than having like the massive lot. So let's do this house. So we are going to have to move an existing family out. The good thing is when you do boot out an existing family, sorry to the Taylors. Oh wait, not the Taylors. Sorry to the Robles. When you evict the household, which is one of my favorite things to do because I love this crazy dramatic music, they're actually still going to exist in the world in this Manage Households tab. Just because they don't have a house, it doesn't mean you won't see them around the world. So they're not completely gone. And I'm not sure if this house was built by Lil Simsy or Zizak, but I'm sorry to whoever built this. It's a beautiful home. It is like a really nice house. I mean, we could like renovate it to suit us. That's another option, but I think it's going to be way too expensive. Yeah, this is a $97,000 home. We cannot afford this, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do like this background area and all of these houses. That's really cute. And you know what? It will be easy for gameplay to just go over to the park and explore all of that area. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to finish this build today, because I don't think I have enough time to do the whole build, but we can get started and you guys can give me feedback. So I guess we do want to kind of suit the houses in the background. There are a few houses here that have a little bit of a modern twist. Like this isn't fully craftsman traditional, but it still has that craftsman edge to it. So we could aim to do something like that. So we can loosely say a modern craftsman, very loosey-goosey. We also have this interesting like side area as well. And I can also see a few dips here and here that could indicate where a driveway would be if we had cars. Oh, and it matches up perfectly to the ground. I mean, like the lot matches up perfectly to here. I mean, there's a little bit of greenery there, but I'm not complaining. This is great. This was one of the requests we gave to The Sims that they match up beautifully like this. So we also have the idea of maybe having a back entrance to the house over here, and maybe a side entrance here. You know, it's all potential. So I would imagine this side would be more suited to a backyard though, but we will see. And you know what? I don't really have a plan. My plan is that there is no plan, and I guess my plan is to make this very gameplay friendly, especially when you're dealing with young kids like infants. You want your routing to be really seamless, and that hasn't really been the case in our last house. I would even like to have this house single story because I feel like it makes that easier. And I'm also making the mistake of not thinking about our money situation already. So we could do a big front door like this. We could do a modern front door like this. I really do love the blue color and the lighter timber. I do have one house for a facade reference, just for a little bit of inspo. But of course, the floor plan is gonna be all us and the back and sides of the house. Okay, I'm already like building off of the lot. So let's move this across a bit. Okay, then we could do something like this and have this overhanging with some columns, and bam. Again, gotta keep that budget in mind. Then this could also come over a little bit. I want it to be a very like pretty family home. Pretty is the word. I don't know, we might just go slap that on. Pull this back. Ooh, I really don't like the back of the house, just as a side note. We will deal with this later. Bump that down. Could even that side out. The really nice thing about craftsman homes is that they have such beautiful roof lines. Like, I have to say, I really do love that aspect of craftsman homes, but I do find them very American, and because they are American, I think, unless I have it wrong. And it's just not something you really see in Australia very often. So yeah, we could work with something like this, which I do think goes with the rest of the neighborhood. I mean, the other idea I had was whoa, this is messy. The other idea I had was doing something a bit more symmetrical and kind of a U shape of house. Let me just save this so we can go back to it if we want to. Now, I think actually James did a similar build to this because it is a very popular kind of floor plan in Australia at the moment. So it is a U shape, like I said. Actually, it's more like an H shape, come to think of it. But I think we could give it like a craftsman twist. So then you have like entrance, corridor with bedrooms, all along here, a lounge room, and then on the other side is more like the living spaces. But it's not really a great use of this block. This is really hard, you guys. I think a front porch is a nice idea. I'm gonna just use some placement furniture so we can understand the scale of the build. That's probably bigger than it needs to be. This isn't gonna be a mansion. Maybe this could be a main bedroom and it has enough room for a crib over here for a newborn. Then we would like to have an ensuite bathroom here with a bathtub. Happy to make that a little bit bigger. And I do think the kids can share rooms because, again, we don't have a ton of money for them to just, you know, have each a bedroom yet. Yeah, we could do a playroom at the end. Conflicting block cluster. Oh, I see, because this isn't on a foundation. There we go. Oh, wouldn't it be great to one day have a pool here? That would be awesome. We could like work up to a pool. So maybe this could be like a kitchen dining. And you know what? We can move the lot back a bit. Maybe about there. We need to get some lights in here as well. Boop, boop. Okay, there we go. And this is where the tree house could go, right over in this corner. So that's really got lots of room there. All right, so if this was a kitchen area, what would the kitchen orientation be? I mean, it kind of looks like it could be a nice L shape or U shape along here. Could do something like that. It would be so nice to have a kitchen island. That is so nice. I feel like the Sims can really get around in this pretty easily. Then we would need a bigger dining table. I mean, currently we have a round one in the Let's Play, but I feel like we can change it. And don't worry, I'm going to be changing the furniture to cheaper options as well, or just not having furniture. So this could be our dining area right here. So it's got lots of room for the Sims to walk. But then we also don't want it to take like 3 hours for the Sims to get around the house either. But the playability is going to be epic in this household, okay? The routing will be on fire, people. Okay, then we could have like big opening doors. Okay, maybe that's too big. Big opening doors. Oh, and then we have to think about plants, because in my Let's Play we do grow and sell begonias. And my sim has a floristry skill. Now those would be best undercover. So we might need some kind of greenhouse attachment, or we can add that later. So what are we missing? A lounge room. So the lounge room I guess would be over here. So we could piece it over to this side. I also want to kind of blend in our backyard into this nature strip just a little bit. So I might put a few matching trees back here. And to do that, you just look around at the street and just add trees that kind of look similar to the ones in the neighborhood. I mean, you can go the extra mile and actually grab them out of live edit mode. Okay, so this is kind of the look and feel of the house. It is a bit of an unusual shape, I suppose, but maybe once we put some roofing on it, it'll look a bit better. So you kind of have a long piece like this. To try and get that craftsman look and feel, I'm just gonna make some extra bits that kind of sit out from the rest of the roofing. Okay, so this is the house that we're working with now. I actually don't mind this. Like, I feel like we will update it bit by bit. And obviously once we move like our furniture in and landscape it, I think it'll look a lot better. You know, it's a good start. The only thing that I'm not really liking is this side of the house. Oh, and you know what else I've just realized? There is no main bathroom except for around the side where the kids' bedrooms are. So that is also probably not ideal. I mean, I guess we could make it more low line and like have these lower, like that kind of a thing. It starts looking more like a bungalow style. I'm not really sure if it goes with the neighborhood around it though, if we lower them that much. Like, I think this looks better. Oh well, it's a start. And what I really like is this side of the house, how it has this covered balcony area, because then we can put all of our begonias along here, which will be really handy. I think this looks nice. You know, we could close this off more and have these as separate rooms if we want to. Doesn't all have to be open plan if it's looking a little bit overwhelming. You know, we could do archways like this. Or we could do the big Batu archway, which I don't have unlocked here, but there's like a really big archway that looks pretty cool. Or there's this one if we want to go the more traditional route. Let's maybe put some windows and things in. I mean, you can't blame a girl for going for more of an Australian look when they're from Australia, can you? This does look more like an Australian home. Oh, I like that coming through the other side. And you know what? I don't usually do a thick roof trim, but I feel like that looks really good. You know what window would have been awesome to use? This one. But something tells me it's not going to quite fit into this house. I mean, unless we did a 2-story lounge room. Okay, I kind of love this. But you know what? We don't have to do a double wall height, do we? Could we just do like a really tall roof piece? I mean, that's really all we need. Just a big roof piece here. Okay, not gonna lie, that is kind of fire, but is it making the house look too grand at this point? Also, if we go the white the white trim, we don't have to have the lines on the window either, which that's kind of cool as well. Like, there's a lot of kind of cool options to get different looks. I mean, even that's really cool as well. Oh my gosh, I can see so much better now. Oh gosh, and then there's the wallpaper. There's a lot to decide here, you guys. You know what is a big shame? That we don't really have this wallpaper in a grey. Oh wait, yes we do. Also, that roofing is looking real messy in there. Look at all of that. Oh. There's the option of also going a completely different route, which would be lowering the ceiling height and just doing like French doors along here. But we would have so many because it's so long. I don't like this idea. I don't mind the idea of lowering the ceiling height though. That's actually kind of cute. I was able to put another sneaky window at the back here, although that needs to be peeking ever so slightly. So that's exciting. And actually, that probably means we could fit one over here. It does. It does, it does. So we have a few fun double-story windows, which is very cool. And this is kind of the look of the house, which I know is a little different, but I feel like with a bit more work, whoa, not that. A bit more work and landscaping, oh gosh, not that either, too reflective. It could look really cool. You know, we can go for more traditional roofing if we want to. Maybe the roof trims are a little thick. I might have got a little excited with those. I never settle on a thick roof trim. I just never do. In terms of how much we're spending, we're already at $32,000. So this is a very expensive home. And we haven't even gotten to like painting the walls, putting in the furniture. I reckon we're gonna have to save for this for a little while. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is a work in progress, but we've made a good start and I would love to hear your feedback on this. But I think for the actual gameplay, this is gonna move and flow so perfectly. I think we're gonna have to get another bathroom in here too. And actually looking at it, this could be a bedroom down here. This could be like another shared bedroom. And then of course we would have doors all down here and across there. And there's a problem with the roofing because the lighting is a bit scuffed, which I believe is because of the windows. Okay, I'm back. I had to go out for dinner and I'm back again. So it's really good to come back to this with fresh eyes. I think it's looking cute. Like, I feel like there's more detailing I want to do over time. I think I would like to fix up the wallpaper a little bit because I'm not really sold on that. But like I said, as a start and over time as we make more money, we can make the home look more lived in. It's pretty good. I'm gonna maybe put some plants out the front. I don't like this ground. Maybe we should use the vampire one. I actually don't mind that. Oh, there's like a random piece of roof on the ground. Then we should probably have like fencing along here. Could we maybe do a cheaper fencing just to really keep the budget down? I mean, look, this isn't the nicest fencing, but it's okay. It's not a disaster. A bit more overhang. Oh, that's too much overhang with these windows, right? I'd actually really like this wood in green, but I don't think they have it. Oh, is this the green color? I feel like it's a little more gray than... Oh, okay. No, it's definitely green. So I was working with the green and the whites, but we do have an alternative option, which is the blue. And the reason why I'm doing an alternative option is because James said that he's doing something quite similar to what we've been doing here for his new build in terms of the color scheme. And I was like, no, I can't have the same as James. That would be embarrassing. Because these eco lifestyle windows go together really well with these windows, you know what I'm saying? So this would be the blue version. So let me know if you prefer the blue or the green. And then this is the green, going back to the green. But I feel like you guys can let me know in the comments down below and we'll just go with whatever is the most popular. I'd really love to use all of the new appliances, which are gonna cost a pretty penny. I mean, we definitely have to save up for this house, that's for sure. The 60,000 budget has gone poof. You know, I was even thinking, what if we brought the floristry table into the kitchen? I know it's a little different, but it would be really convenient for gameplay if it was just right here. You know what? We could even fit a little bathroom maybe here. Oh my gosh, my dog Bowser is so loud right now. So I messed this up a little bit because I forgot this is the main bedroom. So I needed an ensuite, which is here. And then I was like, well, we need a main bathroom for these two bedrooms. So I've turned this play area into a bigger bedroom to be used as a share bedroom. Then there's a second bedroom here and a main bathroom. So this really could be the main bathroom for the whole house, and it's a 2-bedroom house. I guess I'm kind of thinking it would be ideal to have a third bathroom. So it's like 2.5 bath or 3 bathroom, but I'm just not really sure where I would put that extra bathroom. I actually think the bathroom fits right here pretty well, and I think it'll be really handy for gameplay, just for Sims to nick in and out. And I realized I can put the table this way or put it this way. I'm not really sure which I prefer. And we can add high chairs at either end. Maybe I prefer it this way. I don't know. And then these will not be the actual couches we use, but you know, this is just like a massive lounge room ready for use. I would like to put sconces up, but I know that's just going to increase the price. So it's going to be a little bare. And of course we have to use like all of the new tiles in the bathrooms and stuff because we love them. I am so glad that we have matching tiles. I'm so glad I asked for that. I guess we'll have to just go with the cheapest toilets. I'm actually falling in love with this house, you guys. Like, At first I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't that into it, but the more I work on it, the more I'm like, yes, I'm obsessed with this house. Actually, maybe we should go this way. So the other bathrooms will be here and here. This is such a big ensuite. Might have made it a little bit too big. Gonna hold Alt so this just intersects the wall because I think that'll look really nice. Then one of you guys told me to put the door the other way so it doesn't swing into the toilet, and now I haven't forgotten that. That was a good pro tip. I also haven't really thought about how many kids we're going to want to have because we've already had 3. And if we want more kids, well then we also have to think about like, where would the toddler's bed go? Is the parents' room close enough to the toddler's room so that it's like easy to care for them? I feel like this is looking weird. I like the idea, but I'm not committed to the idea. Oh, maybe we can go green in here. Green is fun. Although I really like the contrast of the black and the white on the shower. We've got a little potty there, then the towel rack can go here. Actually, it'd make more sense for the towel rack to go here. The kids' bathroom could be fun and have yellow and white theme. I want there to be a fun like wallpaper behind these mirrors. I'm just not sure which one. It's just a lot with the other tiles. Could do this white or blue. The blue's actually really nice. Okay, there's a lot of really nice options. I think the blue is fun. And maybe we can just do a decal on here. Oh, the fishes are cool. Yeah, let's put some fishies on. Put some seaweed behind the toilet. Maybe a whale in there. That's awesome. Some rugs in. Very cool bathroom. Very, very cool bathroom. We definitely can't afford curtains, so don't get your hopes up about that. I saw Dr. Glue on one of my friends create a chalkboard for his 100 baby challenge, I think, and I really want to do that. Just unsure where to do it. Like, I could just do it randomly in the kitchen, I guess. Could turn this wall into a chalkboard, put the Roomba over here somewhere. And I thought this was such a cute idea because there's these chalk drawings, which are just perfect. How cute is that? We should also get the Parenthood curfew wall clock thing, because that is chalk. We could put that over here or near the front door maybe. I always do the chalkboard option. Okay, the only thing that I'm not really happy with yet is the path. I know I said earlier I liked it, but I really don't like it now. I'm wondering if instead of having a path, we could use the ground pieces. I think they're in live edit mode. Oh, we do have these get together like stone circles, which we can kind of create a fun path with. I think that's really sweet. We could do rectangle path going like that. Maybe our letterbox can go there. I don't think we can really do too much with the landscaping without adding a lot of cost. I mean, we're at 58,000 now, which actually technically is still within our original budget we set for ourselves because it's just at around that $60,000 mark. But the problem is we have about 58,000 in our family funds, our family assets, including all our furniture. So once we sell some of our furniture, it contributes towards that number. But when we keep our furniture, we don't have that money to spend. So my point is we don't actually have 58,000 to spend because we're going to need to keep the furniture. I just explained that in the most complex way possible. So we will have to save a little bit more and we'll just go easy on things like the landscaping for now. And we'll do more fun colors on the walls and add decorative pieces. I know it looks all a bit blank and vanilla for now, but I can't wait to move in still. I think this house is really cute. And I am leaning towards the green. And I know it doesn't really look like any of the craftsman homes around us, but it's unique, okay? We're that neighbor that everyone dislikes because their house looks different. But I've kind of fallen in love with this house. Let's do a final walkthrough. We can move Father Winter in because Father Winter is loaded. See, he has like 400,000 simoleons. He's not struggling, okay? Imagine purchasing a house off Father Winter. That would be cool. So this isn't the best lighting, but you can get an idea of the house. We could also change these windows to the green version. which does have a little bit of extra detailing on it. You know, we could think about doing that as well. Kind of like it. Anyway, let's go in, shall we, with our perfect white picket fence. So you go inside and there's lots of glass, lots of light. You look straight out onto the balcony here and the beautiful lush greenery outside. And then you walk down here and this is our ginormous living area that's going to be such a dream to play in once we can afford it, because the Sims are going to be able to route around and move everywhere, and we can dump a crib anywhere or the kids' projects. I love the florist station, and I think I want to keep this color scheme of the blue with the orange because that's pretty cute. It just all goes together perfectly. Our beautiful new appliances. And then we've got the dining area here. I like the detail of the beam showing there too. And then Father Winter's got his lonely TV. So this area, I'm gonna have to fix some of this because this is kind of cooked. Or we can ignore it. And I also need to get rid of that downlight. And then we also have the issue of the wood in the upper area of this ceiling. Like, do we just ignore it? Or I don't know. This is the problem when we do double height. I mean, if you ignore the rest of it, it looks really good, really spacious. We could also put another sliding door here or keep the window. The good thing about doors is Sims can just go in and out of them really easily. Obsessed with this kitchen. Maybe this is my dream house. Then down here, this is like the bedroom end of the house. So in here, we have the main bedroom at the front of the house. Then they have an ensuite in here. Spacious with a little potty for a toddler to maybe use, depending on if we fit a toddler in here or not. But if we go down here, this is our main bathroom that all the kids will use. It's fun, it's yellow. Love that feature wall and all the clutter. That is so cute. And then up here, we've got bedroom 1. This one's slightly smaller, cute. And then at the end, this is the big shared room, which I assume the twins will stay in. It's got double height ceiling. We'll have to get rid of that downlight. So that's cute. Got an area for a bed or a desk there. Lots of light. It's really dreamy. And then out here, there's so much deck space for activities. Did I forget to roof this? Oh yeah, I need to roof that as well. There's some refining to do. So I won't upload this to the gallery yet until it's like fully furnished. Then we have the cubby house, which will be so cool. Love the bubble path. And then under here, this is where we're going to put our begonias and our plants probably. So they can be sheltered but still outside. Our epic chalk wall. And then just in here, whoa, is our little powder room. So an extra toilet there. I love this house. I just like how simple it is. And I also like how it has such a great family-friendly feeling about it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Next video, I'll be back in Melbourne, so in the different office. So say goodbye to this office and the packing chaos. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the house. Thank you so much to my members for all of your love and support. I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I look forward to speaking to y'all soon. Dag dag.